What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute. It's been a long time. Not really that long, but we've just been crazy busy. And I feel like if I'm posting videos, then y'all probably think I'm not busy and I'm not working on cars, but I really am working on cars. But I love making videos and showing you guys what we're doing. And we got a whole different slew of cars in here right now. And yeah, we've just had, this like always happens, but we've had some big projects that kind of linger on because things change or we wait on parts or whatever. And then new projects come in. And so, yeah, we've just been super busy. I've been posting a lot of shorts because those are easy to make, take like 2 seconds to make. And yeah, we've just been super busy. So for some people that don't know, I still do have a full-time job outside of this because I like where I work and I don't want to leave the people there. And we're building something over there. So, but as far as Coyote Direct's concerned, got a couple mechanics here full-time, really good guys, been with me for a while. And then we have the website, which is a really full-time job between Kennedy and myself. So always juggling all that, and that creates a lot of customers, but I absolutely love it. It's awesome, and I wouldn't want to do anything else. And I love being busy. And yeah, so we got all those things going on, plus, life as well. So I've just been really busy, and it's summertime. So a lot of people, especially where we're at, it gets really hot in the summer in Texas. So a lot of people, this is kind of their build season. That's what we joke about. And I think Florida's kind of the same way. Arizona, it's just so hot in the summer that there is races, but they're not that. You don't really want to go to them because you don't want to be in a fire suit in 100-degree weather. There's some like no time stuff that's at night, and that stuff's really cool. But a lot of the like streetcar stuff is not really popping during the summer because it is just so damn hot. So anyways, yeah, just been super busy cranking out some builds. The website's doing awesome. Couldn't be more happy with that. I got 2 more lifts in here. I probably showed that on another video. I was gonna start making another video, but just been so busy. So yeah, we got a lot of cool projects going on. The Fox is in the background, getting put back together. Huge video on that coming soon, probably. But right now it's kind of in pieces. It was together, it was running, then took it apart for some different type of upgrades, and now it's going back together. Probably this week or next week. Probably next week. Super busy. But I kind of wanted to show you guys because we have 2 cars that are very similar, and people always ask me a lot about pump gas builds and E85 builds because there's a pretty big, I wouldn't say big, but when you're not looking to spend a lot of money but you still want some power, there's still options you can go with. And also, like this car behind me, Corey's car, him and a few other people, they don't have E85 where they're at, so they've got to stick to pump gas. Or if you're maybe on a budget or don't want to go for the full go fuel system yet and make that much power, and you do have E85 accessible to you, like Aiden's car, same thing, with pump gas. So pretty much the basis is now, I'm just telling you from experience, but the basis is you can make about 750 horsepower on pump gas, like really good 93. You can make a little bit more if you want to put boost in there, but 91 to 93, prefer you stay on 93 because it's a little safer. Pretty much 750 horsepower is kind of like the cap on stock Coyotes. Now, obviously, like a GT500 can make a little more, but stock 5.0 Coyote, 750 horsepower. It usually takes, depending on the air, 8 to 10 pounds of boost to get there. And so that's exactly what Corey's car and Aiden's car. Aiden's car has already been built. We did that one a while ago. His alternator finally shit the bed. So we're swapping the alternator for him, which is kind of common on the on-3 setups actually, because how close everything is right there, it gets really hot. So, and you can't get, so these are Gen 3 cars. They take a Gen 1 alternator for the on-3 twin turbo kits, and you can't get a Gen 1 Ford OEM alternator anymore. They discontinued it from Ford. And so you have to run like these aftermarket ones, which aren't that great. They don't last that long. But so if you do get one for an on-3 kit, I would get the warranty. And they're not too bad to change with the turbo kit there. Maybe like an hour or 2, a little bit longer once you put everything back together. But just something to keep in mind. So anyways, but these setups, I just want to make a quick video because they're both here and they're like really identical setups, except Aiden did the upgraded precision turbos and Corey just stuck with the on3 turbos, which is not a huge deal. They both will make about 750 on, 8 to 10 pounds of boost, depending on the weather that day. So this is like a great option for either if you don't have access to E85, you're maybe on a budget but want to make decent power, or you kind of want to work yourself into it and do levels of builds. Because sometimes people go absolutely balls to the wall and have never had a fast car, and then they wreck it or they break something because they don't know how to take care of it and maintenance it. So I think it's also a good option to start out with something, you're going from like 460, 470 to 750. It's a pretty big jump. For me, it's not a big jump, and for me, a lot of people watching, but I'm just talking like the average consumer out there that wants 750 horsepower. It's a big jump, especially if you're younger, may don't have a lot of experience, and these cars are rear-wheel drive, so you got to be careful also. So anyways, Corey's car is getting finished up on 3 kit. We've done a lot of these. The labor is definitely a little more intrusive than, like, say, a bottom mount kit. And the biggest reason why, let me show you, I've shown this before. Biggest reason why, we're almost done, but you got to relocate your PCM and fuse box. So essentially, this main harness, you pull it back through. It usually runs on the inside frame rail, like in the engine bay. So you pull it back through. Obviously, we haven't cleaned any of this up yet. We've just started it, but you pull it back through. We try and loom some of the exposed stuff. We put a ground post here, P-clamp everything just so it stays nice and tight. And then we got our positive post here, and then we'll run that, to all the positive, all the 12-volt power. But you got to move the fuse box and the PCM. So that's definitely part of the on3 kit, and that's why the labor is a little more than, say, like a bottom mount kit or a supercharger. And that's literally one of the biggest downfalls, is having to move it. And the only reason why is because if you ever have to get to the fuse box, well, now it's down here. So if you have one of these setups, you can pull the tire off, pull the wheel well off, and you can get access to it with the bumper on, which isn't too bad. But like I said, it's on the lift, so it's really hard to show you. But what you need for one of these, and then we typically put like a Motion Raceworks catch can right there, but you can see the turbos peeking through. He did 64s on these. But anyways, essentially all you need for this is on3 twin turbo kit. You can order it just as it comes. I do recommend doing like Turbo Smart upgrade for the wastegates, because you're controlling the boost, and those are very vital to boost control, is your wastegates. And if you want a little bit nicer turbos, something that might last a little bit longer, make a little more power, you can upgrade to Precisions. But however, for the price, these turbos are pretty hard to beat. So, say you're going for like 750 horsepower, budget setup, you do on3 twin turbo kit, FIC 1000s, you can do ID 1050s as well. You could go a little bit smaller, but I always tell everybody that does it, if you get the thousands, then when you go on E85, you don't have to upgrade injectors yet. You can still make about 1,000 horsepower. So on3 twin turbo kit, FIC 1000s, got to get a booster pump, but you don't need a fuel system, which saves you about $2,000 to $3,000, depending on how you spec it out. Need a boost controller. Probably the best one in the budget range is Eboost. It's got, you can save like 5 or 6 maps on there. You can switch between maps while you're driving. You just press the up arrow to get to the next one. It's very easy to use. And yeah, so on3 twin turbo kit, FIC 1000s, booster pump, and a good boost controller like the Eboost. You don't have to do a vac block because you don't have a ton of vacuum fittings. You just have like, I think 2 extras. So nothing crazy because you're not doing like fuel system or anything. And then obviously I would add a catch can. And then so if you haven't done an on3 kit, if you haven't read into them, like I said over there, you got to do a Gen 1 alternator, and you do have to drain the AC out and then recharge it because you do replace the AC lines on these. So, but I think it's a really good setup when you're trying to make 750. Maybe you don't have access to 85 like this guy, or maybe you're on a budget, or maybe you want to slowly work into the horsepower, because really, like Aiden's car, I think we're gonna do eventually, is next thing, all you need next is literally a fuel system. You already have 1000cc injectors, because you did 1,000 cc's in a booster pump here. So all you need is a good dual return style, dual pump return style fuel system from 4, and you can literally make really close to 1,000 horsepower to the wheels. With, you already have everything, and it's pretty basic setup. So I'll show you guys 8-ins. I know I showed it one time, but there's the Eboost from Turbo Smart. Super easy to use, and we use these little vents. They still have air that can get by them, so that's really nice. So this is like the first hood exits I ever did by myself without the help of Joe. Yeah, so we did hood exits on his. He does have upgraded precision turbos. You can see the PCM relocator right there. We did do a vac block on his, so when he goes to a fuel system, he won't need to add, anything. He'll have a bunch of connections there for the regulators. And we did our little vac block adapter, which makes it nice and easy, cleans up easy. But yeah, we just powder coated and Cerakoted everything on this one. And yeah, we got, the only thing that sucks, some of it peeled off right there. We're gonna fix that for him. Fluid got on that and ate up the Cerakote, so we got to fix that one for him. But yeah, this is pretty much what you get on 3 twin turbo kit. If you do these precisions, they literally bolt on. You don't have to change anything, which is really nice. That's the nice thing. We did little trim rings there, but that is the nice thing about the On3 for the Mustangs. Now for the F-150, you have to cut it and flange it, and which I've done for some people that have bought On3. Let me show you, I got them over here. For people that have done On3 twin turbo kits, F-150, what I do is I have them send me the up pipes right here, and the side that goes up to the turbo, pretty much cut it. And you have to add, it's like about 1 inch, because the problem is on F-150s, this is a 3-inch inlet. It's almost 3 inches. And on like the precision, like 62, 64, 68s, they're typically like a 2 1/4, I believe. And so, like on the Mustang On3 kits, they bolt right up because the up pipe off the header is actually that exact size. So, more info for you. So, that's all. I just want to make a quick video. I know I was just talking mostly, but I wanted to show you guys. You guys can look back at some videos. I've done another video a long time ago at the other shop when we did Chris's On3 kit, and it was like one of the first ones we did. But, yeah. Pump gas, 750 horsepower, 8 to 10 pounds of boost, depending on the air, is like one of the best ways to go without going to the next level. And like I said, the next level would essentially be fuel system. So, you know what? I'll start 8-ins up for y'all. It is really loud because it's hood exit. And you know Coyotes, they idle very high off cold start. So, besides the hood exit, these cars are very daily drivable, especially on pump gas. And like I said, 8 to 10 pounds of boost. They're really safe on 93. Just make sure you get good 93, don't get no junk. If you want to be a little safer, you could add some boostane. But as long as you got good 93, you're pretty safe, 8 to 10 pounds of boost. But yeah, I just want to make a quick video. If you're looking to do something on pump gas, I think that's a really good way to go. Obviously, you could do a Whipple as well, stage 2. Just a boost pump, a little bit bigger injectors, and make about the same horsepower. But for a lot of people that, we love turbos here. We do a lot of Whipple stuff. We actually are about to do a 23 Whipple, full build, minus the engine, but full build. And then we're going to be one of the first to do a 24 with a Whipple. Keep down the low, okay? So, I do love doing Whipples. They're obviously easier to install. They make good power, and they are snappy. But the turbo stuff sounds sick, makes all the cool noises, and makes a little more power up top. So, hope you guys enjoyed that video. Hopefully that helps you out. Check us out, coyotedirect.com. If you guys ever need help speccing out builds or parts, you can always email me, sales@coyotedirect.com. A little faster to respond to emails just because I'm on my computer all day. But I got some crazy updates coming for the F-150. If you watched my shorts, you saw a little bit. But I have even crazier stuff coming for the F-150. Like I said, the next couple weeks, the Fox will be put back together. Got to get that thing going. I have been working on it on the weekends. And then we got some really badass builds like Eric's truck. Lonzo got a new car. So we got a lot going on. And yeah, just a lot going on. A lot of cool builds. I'll keep you guys updated as best I can. See you guys on the next one.